Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this vlog that you're watching, I'll be vlogging my experience in Thailand. All that you missed so far. We went to Terminal 21. This mall was really massive. It probably had 6 or 7 floors, and we walked around. We got Thai food for lunch, of course, and we shared it family style. And I also visited Pop Mart here. Outside of the hotel room, we have what appears to be 7-Eleven. And inside of our room, we have 2 twin-size beds, and let's see what else is here. A bathroom that has normal toilet paper and a normal shower. I am going to put on my socks and put on my shoes. We're going to head out and check out the gym on the 15th floor. There's like 10 million of me. There's a sign saying the gym is on the roof. I got to the gym and I got too shy to talk because there's a bunch of white people swimming outside. But anyways, it was really hot, so I turned on the AC because it's 32 degrees outside. And the gym's also really small, but at least we have something. We're about to head out to the night market, and it's the burner phone I've been using. And right now we're calling the Grab car to come pick us up. I was supposed to shower after the gym, but clearly I got too lazy. Today was basically just a day to rot. I feel like all of us are pretty exhausted from living out of a suitcase and just traveling from city to city for 2 weeks straight. I'm overstimulated because at least in Vietnam, when they shove a menu in your face and they're trying to advertise their stand, I can understand it. But now it just sounds like. We got salted egg, durian, milk. Oh no. Papaya salad. Everyone basically said it's lemon. And it's actually very spicy too. Tom yum soup.
Cay quá.
Pineapple fried rice.
Ướt. Pork spare ribs. Cái tiệm bánh mì Pháp mua ổi bánh mì đang hộp ăn. Nãy giờ bà có ăn được hay không? Thì cay quá. Chút cơm.
Next, we're looking for something to drink because, yes, all of us are thirsty after eating that spicy food. Strawberry and coconut smoothies. Made it back to the hotel. I'll show you what I got from the night market. We got these elephant pants. The great thing about this very long tour that we've been on is every single hotel has free breakfast. The fruit section was definitely smaller. There was no passion fruit, no dragon fruit, something like that in Vietnam. And also the bakery section was smaller, but that's alright. The actual continental breakfast was pretty interesting. It was a mix of American food and Thai food. I'd say it was 50-50 compared to the hotels in Vietnam where it was more Vietnamese food and there was like a couple American things that you could eat. Stir-fried noodles, veggies, chicken, watermelon, cantaloupe, and pineapple. Overall, breakfast was pretty alright. Not the best I've seen, but also not the worst I've seen. Tourist in Thailand check, and I don't think I'll get dress coded today because in Hanoi I got dress coded for wearing shorts. Today I should be fine. So we blasted off on our tour and I saw Mu Dang. On this day of the tour we just visited a bunch of different temples, and at this time of the day it wasn't too hot yet, so I feel like our morale was still pretty high. Compared to all of the temples that I visited throughout Vietnam, I feel like the architecture, the style of these temples and sculptures and whatnot in Thailand are definitely a lot more different. This reclining Buddha is the biggest one I've ever seen in my life, and apparently there's another huge one out there somewhere in Thailand. but I was just thinking about how all of my high school teachers, specifically the religion teachers, would be eating up this content. There was also a few cats throughout the temple. Reminds me of the cat distribution system and how I need to get back to my cats back at home. At this point of the day, I feel like this is when my morale started dropping because the temperature started reaching 33 degrees. The sun was just hitting my skin and it felt really hot. Not to mention there was super long lines just to get through a narrow door frame, and honestly, the tour guide saw me struggling, so he offered me his little battery-powered fan, which kind of helped, but not really. Currently walking to lunch. For lunch, we got Thai iced tea, mango sticky rice. I got pad Thai for myself. My parents got tom yum soup, and my dad got it with ramen. My brother got tonkatsu. Overall, lunch was pretty solid, and we all left that restaurant feeling pretty full. To ride the ferry. Afterwards, we went on a ferry ride along the river. We also saw a very big lizard. At first I thought it was a crocodile, but then I remembered we're not in Florida anymore. Starting to be in the trenches, I had to use 1 pill of Dulcolax. Waiting for the Grab driver. Look at this traffic. For dinner, we went to a hot pot place that specializes in beef noodles, to be specific, and it was definitely a hole-in-the-wall location.
Cái bánh trắng của tao là làm để làm cái mềm mỡ bự.
Around $15, I think this was all a steal, and my parents were very satisfied with this meal. 7-Eleven. My stomach hurts so much from the Dulcolax pill, but we're just gonna try to go to the gym. I'm still at the gym, cramped over, but we're still gonna push through. I have papaya today. Got pad Thai with pork, fish, and cabbage. I also just got guava juice. My stomach still hurts from yesterday, but we'll just make do and push through today. She got the mushrooms and the sausage. So good. Coffee. Anything and everything that will make my stomach worse. We're about to head out for the tour again today, so stay tuned for whatever happens. Oh my gosh. So after a 1.5 hour drive, we made it to the railway market. So as you can see, there's a bunch of shops on the left and right, and in the center, in the middle, is the railway. It's kind of overwhelming because of how many people there were. It was really crowded, and it also just smelled like Asia because there was like live fish. At around 11 a.m., that's when the train was coming, so we sat back. I got a mango smoothie for myself, and it got really crowded again because people wanted to watch. The train moved a lot more slowly than I expected compared to the one I saw in Hanoi, and it also got up really closely to you. And for lunch, the tour guide took us to a Thai restaurant, so we got a bunch of family-style food to share. Oh, it was a crocodile again. In the afternoon, the tour guide took us to a floating market. So imagine you're floating down a river on a boat, and on your left and right are just a bunch of different shops selling also tacky souvenirs, but also food. I don't think this would pass a health inspection check if this was in the US. We picked up some durian, and my parents absolutely loved it. Dinner was about a 20-minute walk away from the hotel. My brother got pad Thai. My dad got some sort of rice noodles. I got curry. My mom got morning glory. Pork satay appetizer finally came after I finished his main course. We walked around outside and we passed by Nana Plaza. There was actually a pretty good amount of people out for it being 7 p.m. on New Year's Eve. This mall is massive. There's so many floors to it. It's very overstimulating. There's just so much going on. There appears to be an indoor street food style Christmas market. And there's also a bunch of Asian shops, like that one right there that I'm gonna check out. They have mango pocky and also durian. Chocolate banana, I feel like I've seen before. Just a lot of strange flavors. Gosh, look at this toilet. There's like fancy seatings. A dryer. Such an upgrade from earlier. And a terrible hives rash right now for some reason on my leg. After the mall, my brother and I also visited Soy Cowboy. Stay wrapped up 2024 because I fell asleep before midnight, but this is our first meal of 2025. Got fish, sunken noodles, morning glory, sausage, dragon fruit, watermelon, guava. Also trying out a strawberry yogurt tea, pineapple juice. We're about to head to the airport to go to Phuket. On the back of my leg, but you have the hives again. After we blasted off to the airport and we made it there about an hour before our flight. I feel like these airlines, they run on Asian time, so they never board on time. For lunch, they served some sort of chicken with noodle situation. The chicken was pretty dry, but it was edible. And for dessert, they gave a mango cake. I also got tea. Finally made it to Phuket. Here, let me show you the outside. Our view is the pool, and this is what our room looks like. Kind of hungry, so I'm gonna try out these pretzel cookie things. Definitely coconut flavored. This is the bathroom. Just walked to the beach, and we're gonna check out the temperature right now. There's a bunch of people here actually, and the view is pretty nice. It's mountainous with trees. Pretty different from what I saw in Mexico earlier this year, where it just seemed very, I don't know, brown and dull. The water itself is cool. It's not freezing cold. It is doable. Currently walking the Malin Plaza. This market was mostly outdoors. It did have a roof over it. There's a bunch of fruit there that you can pick from. I also got a smoothie later on, but a lot of different meat, skewers, all that great stuff. They were also selling a bunch of knickknacks like soap and souvenirs. My dad, he got curry with rice, and my mom, her pre-dinner snack was papaya. For me, I got khao soi. This originates from Chiang Mai, so I wanted to try something new. My brother, he got some sort of skewers, and he also got rice. And my mom, she got tom yum with ramen. Also, we got smoothies. We got some of this sticky riced mango, and on the street we saw pineapple. Back for sunset. Just swam in the water. It's a little bit chilly, but it's fine. We swim in the pool after until I got itchy. Basically, my back flared up. I'll put a picture right here, and also my arms flared up, and kind of like my neck and my stomach flared up, so I got out of the pool ASAP. I don't know if you can hear this annoying Viking music, but just... I need them to shut up. It's 8 a.m. and I'm heading down to breakfast. I walked off to breakfast and it was already pretty hot because when I woke up the sun was shining on my face and it felt really hot. But the breakfast was pretty bad. There was nothing that special. I had placed this hotel in the top 3 worst breakfast hotels. Still better than any American hotel, but worse than Asian hotels. We've got French toast, scrambled eggs, tomatoes, and chicken, but the French toast looks very soggy. Fruit. Pineapple juice. About to head out to the grocery store to look for some snacks. It's about a 1.5 kilometer walk. Google Maps always has us walking on the most strangest alleys. Finally made it to Big C. I'm already sweaty. It's been over an hour and they're still shopping for durian snacks. What's the holdup?
Which one the Royal the best one?
Oh my gosh. We're about to head out for lunch right now. It's still too hot to do anything, so I've been watching Squid Game, but the Wi-Fi is so bad, so it keeps buffering every 10 minutes. Driver's on her way, but I don't know why she texted us this. For lunch, I was looking for an authentic Thai spot that was also run by a family, and this really fit the bill. We started off with coconut and Thai iced tea, got deep fried pork. The best part was the curry with the roti. The chicken was perfect, have to figure out how to make it at home. Curry was also great to dip in with the roti, and we also got squid. What do you think of the curry with the roti? It was good. think I would want to come back. It was very homemade, very authentic. We had to kind of drive and take the grab. Kind of far away, but it was worth the drive. I just got back from the gym. It was about 1,200 baht for a 3-day pass, and it was a very well-equipped gym, so the money is well deserved. And now I'm about to head out to the beach. The beach looks a lot emptier today, thankfully, probably because it's not New Year's Day anymore. And the water is also looking pretty blue. We're done for the day. I'm gonna go back and get ready for dinner. Making our way to dinner. For dinner, we originally had a restaurant in mind, but the queue for it was way too long, so we went to the restaurant next door. Honestly, the food was pretty alright. It filled us up. Afterwards, we went to a little night market, and honestly, I did not enjoy this because there was just way too many vendors hounding us to eat at their shop. Go to the mall now. We also stopped by the mall, and honestly, these malls in Asia are massive. 7:21. Today is our PP Allen store, so we're going to be leaving early at 8 to head to the pier. Breakfast was still pretty mid today with some pad thai, some chicken, but I'm just excited to go back to Vietnam at this point to eat some better food for breakfast. Pad thai, the sweet and sour chicken, a potato, and the chicken sausage. Fruit, yogurt, and pineapple juice. This day was the worst day of my outbreaks I've had. This one was just particularly very large and itchy, but you know, the show must go on. We hopped on that boat, we sped to PP Islands. The views were great, the water was crystal clear, it was pretty warm, and we also did some snorkeling activities as seen on my mom's Android crusty quality phone. It was a really long day, and we made it back around 8 p.m. For our final meal, we went back to the same night market. Got smoothies, I got dragon fruit. I also got one last coconut. Got tom yum ramen, which caused a flare up later. Fried beef with rice, sticky rice with mango, of course, kebabs, and also beef noodle soup. Afterwards, I walked to the gym to use up the second day of my pass. Today's my last day in Thailand. The plan is to go get breakfast right now. It's around 8:30. Decided to test out a standard American breakfast to see how I'd react, and I did get hives from it. At the gym, I showered and we blasted off to the airport. This airport lounge sucked. Way too crowded, so there was no tables, no plates, barely any food left. I just managed to get cake and yogurt, but my mom and brother were eating better than me outside, and I also ate some mango. We made it back from Thailand and we're back in Vietnam, so I would like to thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video.